Welcome, viewers, to Hometown Cable's presentation of CBAC Boys Varsity Basketball, coming to you from inside the field house on the campus of Plattsburgh State, where this afternoon, this morning's contest between the Cougars of Northeastern Clinton in their home white and the Sentinels of Ticonderoga Central School in the away purple. Game is just underway here at the Saturday morning, January 8, 2011, and we're on our way. This is the Coaches versus Cancer CBAC Challenge. That's why this game is coming to you from the field house. Cougars turn the ball over, and here come the Sentinels on the run. And that one's up and in by number 22. Well, it's going to take me a couple of minutes to get the names down. That would be Matt Nolan, the senior from Ticonderoga. Cougars struck first, and the Sentinels have answered with 4 unanswered. Here they come on the break again. Another turnover, and that ball's going to go up, and we're going to have a foul on the play. And that's going to go against Logan Miller, and it's going to put Tanner Perky on the line to shoot 2. Perky's first one is rims in and out, but he'll line up for another one. And the second one was up and good. There's Davison, nice pass inside for Carter, and he gets a wide open look underneath. Jamie Davison with an excellent look to the big guy underneath, and he puts the Cougars back to within 1 point. So early on here, lots of scoring on both ends. That's a shot by the big guy, 35, that's LaRose. Boards are cleared by Collins. Here comes Davison, comes back the other way, and he draws a foul. And that's going to go against Perky, so Cougars will inbound. Here's Davison for three.
Yeah.
It's nothing but bottom. Jamie Davison left open at the outside of the circle. He makes no mistake about that. Drains that one. Puts the Cougars up by 2. 6:12 to play in the first quarter. There's a pass inside. That one comes off the front of the rim, and Carter grabs the rebound, draws a foul. It's going to go against Nick Mars. And the Cougars will come back the other way. Miller with it. Sentinels showing a 2-3 zone. Nice inside for Carter. His shot's a little bit short. Gets his own rebound, puts it back in. Stephen Carter forced to be reckoned with in the paint, and he's showing his numbers so far. There's a three-pointer by number 21 for the Sentinels. That's Nate Lennart. He drains a three to bring the Sentinels back to within 1. Carter from the baseline. Jumper hits the backboard and comes up a little bit short. Sentinels come away with a rebound. This is Lennart again. Inside for LaRose. Lennart knocks down another one. 5 unanswered points by Nate Lennart, and we've got a 30-second timeout on the floor. All right, out of the timeout, we're back to action. The referees for tonight's contest are actually this morning's contest, Paul Spillman and Andy Morelli. There's Carter with a chance inside. It rolls off the rim, and LaRose rebounds. Comes Perky back the other way. He sends it out for Mars. This is Mars. Squares, but shot's a little bit strong. Gets his own rebound. Kicks it out. Here's Lennart open, and his shot, three-pointer attempt is just a little bit short. Collins clears the boards, and here come the Cougars. Thomas Bedard is checked into the game for the Cougars, and that'll be a turnover. So Sentinels with a chance to expand their lead here. Nolan with it. Sentinels keeping it on the on the perimeter, trying to pound it inside for LaRose. There's Lennart again with an open look. That one's partially blocked. Carter comes up with that one. Nice pass up for Bedard. He gets his man off his feet and finishes. Thomas Bedard knocks down his first 2 points of the game on a nice feed from Jimmy Davison. That's 2 nice assists in the first quarter here for Davison. There's Perky for 3. Sentinels with a 2-point lead with 3:28 to play in the first quarter. Again, running a 2-3 zone. Here's Collins inside. He gets triple teamed. The ball's on the floor, and we get a timeout. 30-second timeout called by the Ticonderoga coach. So with 3:14 to go in the first quarter, it's the Sentinels 13, the Cougars 11. So the Sentinels bring the ball up. Rookie back to Lennart. Lennart dumps it inside. Kicks back out, and he's going to get called for travel. In the game for the Sentinels, number 20, Jesse Perkins. First we've seen his first action he's seen tonight, this afternoon, I should say. There's Miller, long three, rattles out, and goes out of bounds, but it'll go over to the Sentinels. Lennart looks to drive, thinks about it, kicks it back out, sends it inside to LaRose, back out. There's Perky. He drives, Kicks it back out, goes in the lane, and it's up in the air, and Carter grabs the rebound. That was Matt Nolan on the drive, but he couldn't get his layup to drop. Bedard out for Miller. Miller gets by one, sends it inside for Collins. Can't really find a handle on it, and the Cougars will reset. 15 to shoot. Davison will take a long three and knock it down. 6 points for Jamie Davison. He's 2 for 2 from three-point land. Again, the Sentinels keeping it on the outside. Here's LaRose with a short jumper. That goes down. Four points for Jesse LaRose here in the first quarter. Got a minute and a half to play in the first quarter. Here's Collins, gets the ball knocked out of his hands. Sentinels come away with it. And that's going to be Lenhart. Steals it and takes it down the other way and puts it in. Sentinels will go up by a 3-point margin. So with 1:26 to go in the first quarter, it's Ticonderoga 17, Northeastern Clinton 14. All right, so out of the timeout, we less than a minute, about a minute 20 to go here in the first quarter. Here's Logan Miller. That one looks like it's a little bit long. Carter battles for the rebound and comes up with it, but the ball squirts loose. There's a nice pass inside for Collins, who can't finish but draws the foul. So that's foul's going to go on Jesse Perkins. Going to put Richie Collins on the line to shoot 2. Collins' first one is on its way, and it's good. His first 2 points, or first, oh, I'm sorry. He did have 2, so that's 3 for Collins. Nick Myers checks back into the game, and LaRose gets a rest. Collins' second one is on its way, and that one rattles in and out. Carter, nice rebound, can't finish. Once again, goes up. Doesn't that make that drop, so Cougars come away with 1 point on that possession. That's Nolan. They get the ball stolen. All right, tie it up for half. Here comes Davison. Gives it off for Armstrong, who's back in the game. There's a lob in for Carter. Nice catch inside. He's double teamed, and he draws the foul. And that's going to go against Mars. And Collins, or I'm sorry, not Collins, but Steve Carter will be at the line to shoot 2. And he misses the first one. And knocks down the second one. 5 points for Stephen Carter. Here's the first quarter draws to a close. Sentinels looking to get a point here at the end. That's number 20. And ball goes out of bounds, and it's going to go over to the Cougars. That was Jesse Perkins with that short jumper from the elbow. Couldn't get it to drop. So here come the Cougars with a chance to get up by a couple points here. And there's Collins with a short one that won't drop. And Carter on the offensive board, but he gets the foul. And that's going to go against Lenhart. Stephen Carter will be at the line again to shoot 2. One's in. And the second one is good. Give Carter 7 points. And the Sentinels with a chance to get the last shot here. Time is winding down, but Davison steals it. Chucks up a big long ball. Banks it in. And they're going to give him the 3. Jamie Davison from about just 2 steps inside of midcourt launches one up as time expires in the first quarter, and banks it in off the backboard. So after 8 minutes of play, it's the Cougars with a 4-point lead over the Sentinels of Ticonderoga, 21-17. Alrighty, folks, here we are back to begin the second quarter of action here in the Coaches versus Cancer CVAC Challenge, coming to you from the field house in the campus Plattsburgh State. It's Lenhart with his shot goes just a little bit short, and that one is going to be called for a jump ball. In on the alternating possession, the Cougars will take over.
Hey guys, open it up a little bit.
There's a lob inside for Carter. Nice catch and turn, and he knocks that one down. 9 points for Stephen Carter. And the Cougars open up a 6-point lead. This is Perkins. Loses the handle on it, and they retain possession. It was last touched by the Cougars, so again, Sentinels keeping it on the perimeter, looking for an opening. Here's Lenhart again, shooting it over Carter, and Davison comes away with a rebound. Long pass up for Armstrong. Armstrong can't quite handle the pass, and another turnover for the Cougars. So Sentinels come down with a chance to cut into that 6-point lead here early in the second quarter. Perkins out for Nolan. That's Perky with a turnaround jumper that won't go. Carter clears the boards, and here come the Cougars on the run. Dishes it off for Armstrong. He can't handle that one either. Come the Sentinels. This is Lenhart at the top of the key. Nice pass in for Perkins. He's got no place to go. Kick it back out to the perimeter. There's Perky. That won't go. Sentinels get the rebound. Nice play by Nolan there, but he can't get the reverse layup to drop, and the Cougars come away with the loose ball. There's another steal at midcourt by Nate Lenhart. That's 2 of them he's had so far. He drops that one down in. Nice play by Matt Nolan to make that convert. There's Carter inside. Nice strong move inside by Stephen Carter with the reverse layup. Give him 11. Again, here's Nolan on the outside. Lenhart. Playing a little 2-man drill here. 2 to shoot. That one rims in and out, and Carter clears the rebound. Miller looks to drive by Perky, puts up a shot, gets blocked out of bounds, and we got a substitution. Jesse LaRose checks back into the game, and Jesse Perkins sits. Davison is a shovel one in for Carter, and Perky steps in front of that one and knocks it out of bounds. The Cougars will retain possession. 4:49 to play in the first half. Cougars with a 6-point lead, 25-19 at this point. Miller squares away for 3. That one's nothing but bottom. It's the first 2 points of the game for Logan Miller. First points of the game, I should say. Give him 3. Here's Nolan for Perky. Perky drives the baseline, turns around, throws up a prayer that goes off the side of the backboard. Armstrong clears that rebound. Drives the lane. And it's going to be a jump ball. And we got subs for both sides. Number 32, Thomas Bedard checks in for the Cougars. And number 23 is Dan Morrison, seeing his first action for Coach Defiant. Lenhart, he's got Collins on him. He tries to drive the lane, but Collins is going to end up with the foul. Lenhart tried to drive that lane and get double teamed there, but Collins picks up the foul. It's only the second team foul on the Cougars. Miller goes to steal the inbound pass and gets fouled by Tanner Perky. Jesse Perkins checks back in for the Sentinels. Cougars with the ball. Chance to expand on that lead. Here's Davison with another wide open look. That one's going to be short. Miller comes away with a rebound. There's a lob inside for Carter. Nice catch and make. I don't think we're going to count the hoop. We're going to have an offensive foul against Stephen Carter. So Carter gets called for the clear out on that. No basket. Looked like a pretty good play, but there's Davison again with a look. He says, "I'll take the shot." That one's short. Bedard hustles for the rebound. There's a nice dish off for Collins. Gets his shot blocked by Mars. Ball's on the floor. Davison scoots it over for Carter, and Carter's layup won't go, but he draws the foul. And that's going to go against number 35 is Jesse LaRose. Picks up the foul, puts Stephen Carter on the line to shoot 2. Just under 3 minutes to play here in the first half. Carter knocks the first one down, gives the Cougars a 10-point lead. Once again, Carter's second one is short. Bedard makes a nice effort to pull down that rebound over the taller LaRose. Miller's three-pointer is just a little bit strong, but again, Bedard comes away with another big rebound. So we get Cougars with a big long possession here, and with a 10-point lead, looking to add to that. Here's Miller. Davison. Bedard, he squares up. His shot's a little bit short. Ball bounces around, and Carter ends up with the ball, but his size 14 shoe was out of bounds, so. There's a nice backdoor pass in for 23. That's Dan Morrison, but he can't finish. The Cougars come away on the break. Bedard puts up the shot and gets it blocked out of bounds. Cougars will retain possession here. Just a little more than 2 minutes to play here in the first half. Miller is back for Davison in the corner. He slips it off for Miller. And Carter's open, but didn't get the pass to him quick enough. And when he did, he had a little pressure on him, got screened on that pass a little bit. And Ball went out of bounds, so the Cougars turned the ball over with 2 minutes to go here in the half, and up by 10 points. The Sentinels have a chance to work that lead down a little bit, or the deficit down a little bit before halftime. Would probably please Coach Defiant to no end. And a little pleading there by Jamie Davison, but the ball's going to stay with the Sentinels. This is Nolan, gives it over for Lenhart. So again, the Sentinels not having a real easy time getting it in the inside of this 2-3 zone. And that shot goes up, but just a little bit too much time, and Sentinels will turn the ball over on a shot clock violation. So good defense by the Cougars to keep them from getting a shot. Rob Armstrong checks back into the game for Coach Guerin, and Richie Collins will get a rest. Here's Bedard, his shot, knocks down. Four points for Thomas Bedard. Pass inside for Mars. He turns around, puts the shot up, and draws the foul. And that foul's going to go against Rob Armstrong. So 48 seconds to play here in the second half. Nick Mars will be at the line to shoot two. Mars makes the first one. His first points of the contest. Second one is good. Cougars looking for a good shot. Davison gives it back over for Miller. Armstrong. Here's Bedard open on the baseline. And he knocks that one. Thomas Bedard. 6 points for Bedard here, 4 in the last 30 seconds, just to increase that lead up to 12 points by the Cougars. That goes out of bounds. The Sentinels will retain possession. We got 14 seconds to play here in the first half. Sentinels with a chance to get that last point. Carry a little momentum into halftime. And Lenhart's going to draw the foul. And that foul's going to go against Armstrong as well, so he picks up 2 quick ones here in the late going here in the second half. It's only 3 players on the Cougar bench. I don't think they can afford to get in too much foul trouble. Lenhart puts up a 3, but it's short to get their own rebound. Lenhart again. And that one was long this time, and the horn blows to end the first half of action here at the Plattsburgh State Fieldhouse in the 2011 version of the Coaches versus Cancer CVAC Classic. So after 16 minutes of play, the Cougars with a 12-point lead over the Sentinels of Ticonderoga. The score is 33-21. Okay, folks, we are back for the second half of action here from the Plattsburgh State Fieldhouse in the Coaches versus Cancer CVHC Challenge. Right away, we got a whistle underneath. And I thought he said 3-3 white, but that's going to go against Nick Mars to be his third foul, so he picks up his third foul here right as the third quarter begins, and Davison steps out of bounds. Oh, actually, no, we're going to have a foul on the play. Davison's going to get called for the offensive foul, so the ball will get turned over to the Sentinels, and here they come down by 12, looking to turn things around here in the second half. ball and gives it in for Mars. Mars is double teamed. The ball goes inside. Davison comes away with the loose ball. Here's a 2-on-1 break. Miller tries to get it back for Davison, but it's defended nicely there by the Sentinels. And there's a nice dish off to LaRose, and Carter swats that one out of bounds. There's a nice break led by Jesse Perky to feed LaRose, but LaRose put the shot up a little bit too late, and Carter was able to get back and defend. And this is Nolan. He gets it tied up with Armstrong, and it's going to go over to the Sentinels. Again, Nolan. He drives the lane, dishes it off. Mars comes away with a loose ball, and then he puts up a shot, but Carter gets the rebound, and that foul is going to go against Jesse LaRose. He grabbed his arm. And we got a 30-second timeout on the floor, so it's 6:55 to play in the third quarter. It's the same score as we had at halftime, 33-21. All right, so out of the timeout, the Cougars with the ball. This is Armstrong. Gives it for Davison. Here's Miller with an open look. That one's a little bit short, and the ball bounces around. It's going to go over to the Sentinels. Here comes Nolan. He's got Armstrong guarding him. Lenhart breaks a double team, but Davison steals the ball away from him. Davison drives the lane, dishes it off for Carter. Carter gets the ball knocked out of his hand. Here comes Lenhart the other way. Sentinels with some numbers. And that's a nice pass in for Nolan. Nolan pulls up short and draws the foul. He's going to, the foul's going to go against Carter. I believe that's his second. It's going to put Matt Nolan, put Matt Nolan on the line to shoot two. First one's good. That's 5 points for Nolan. And believe it or not, first point here in the third quarter with almost 2 minutes gone. Nolan's second one is on the way. That was off the back. And Carter clears the rebound. Armstrong over for Miller to Davison. Davison pumps one in for Carter. Carter backs in, turns around, his shot's a little bit short. Perky with the rebound. Sentinels showing a little bit of life. They haven't come up with anything on the scoreboard just yet, but they certainly playing a lot better here to coming out in the beginning of this third quarter. That foul's going to go against Collins, I believe. It'll put Perky on the line, or I'm sorry, Perkins on the line to shoot. And his first one is a little bit strong. And second one's on its way, and that one also is strong. So Perkins misses both of his foul shots. Carter clears a rebound, and here come the Cougars. Nice pass inside by Jamie Davison. Finds Stephen Carter underneath for the easy bucket. 14 points for Stephen Carter. That shot's a little bit short. Ball bounces around. The Sentinels come up with it. Here's Lenhart with an open look. That one's an air ball, and it goes out of bounds. Feed inside for Collins. Collins kicks it back out. Davison. There's a nice cross-court pass over for Carter. Carter backs in and then puts the shot up and draws the foul. And that's also going to go against Jesse LaRose. It'll be at least his third. Yeah, it's his third. Carter will be at the line. First one is up and good. And second one's on its way, and that one's good. $16 points for Stephen Carter to lead all scorers. Here's Perky. Drives the lane, spins around, puts up a shot a little bit too strong. Davison picks up the loose ball. And here come the Cougars back the other way. Miller gets into the lane, but the jumper is a little bit too strong. Lenhart comes away with the rebound. Here he comes, he drives the lanes, kicks it out for Perky. Perky for three. That one is a little bit short, but the Sentinels get the rebound. There's Nolan drives the lane but can't get his shot to fall. Jesse Perkins gets the offensive rebound and the putback. So his first 2 points of the contest. Here's Armstrong in the lane, doesn't get the roll, but Carter gets the offensive rebound and he gets fouled. And foul's going to go against Perkins and put Carter at the line to shoot two. First one's up and good. Got subs for both teams. Number 32, Thomas Bedard checks in for the Cougars, and number 33, Nick Mars checks in for the Sentinels, while LaRose and Armstrong sit. Carter's second shot's on its way, and that one's short. Collins with the offensive rebound. His putback won't go. This time Mars clears the rebound, and the Sentinels come back the other way. That shot's a little bit short. Carter with another rebound. Here's Davison, drives the lane, tries to flip one in for Bedard, but that gets knocked out of the way. Here come the Sentinels. Perkins thinks about the three, but gives it off for Lenhart. Lenhart looks to drive, but gives it for Nolan. Carter clears that rebound. It's been a pretty slow third quarter here, scoring-wise. There's Miller, drives the lane, throws up the layup, and nice penetration by Logan Miller to create that opportunity and knock that down. So it's 3:04 to play here in the third quarter. Cougars with a 16-point lead, 40-24. So out of the timeout, the Cougars showing a little bit of full court pressure here. Sentinels able to break that, get it across half court anyway. There's Perkins trying to drop one off for Mars, but that gets stolen by Carter. Long pass up for Davison. Davison chucks one over for Bedard, but the pass was just a little bit too high for anybody to catch. It turned what should have been a decent break into a turnover. And Rob Armstrong will check in, and J.B. Davison will get a break. Nolan sends a nice pass in for who's that? Number 23. That's Dan Morrison, but Miller makes a nice defensive play to break it up. Perkins again thinks about the three, drives the lane, puts up a left-hander and drops it in. So Jesse Perkins, the only spark for the Sentinels in here in the third quarter. He's got the only 4 points that they've scored. There's Collins finishing on the inside.
That's why
5 points for Richie Collins. There's another open bucket, and with just under 2 minutes to play here in the third quarter, Coach Garrett has seen enough of Mr. Perkins, so he calls a timeout, but the Cougars still with a commanding lead, 42-28. Okay, folks, with just under 2 minutes to play here in the third quarter from the Plattsburgh State Fieldhouse, the Cougars with a 24-point lead. Here's Logan Miller looking to add to it. His three-pointer's a little bit short. Matt Nolan comes down with the long rebound and pushes the Sentinels up the court. This is Linhart. Gets the ball knocked out of his hands by Davison, but retains possession. Bedard tries to bother that. Mars sneaks in, puts the layup up, but that won't fall. And Cougars will be the beneficiary of the turnover. Armstrong gives it over for Miller. Here's Davison, squares up for three. That one's short, but Carter with the rebound. That one won't go. Perkins grabs that one. This is Nolan, sends it inside for Morrison. Morrison turns around and knocks down the bucket. Foul's going to go against Rob Armstrong. That'll be his third. But Dan Morrison scores his first 2 points of the game for him. Number 12, Nate LaFave checks into the contest for the Cougars. Morrison completes the three-point play. And Tanner Perkey will check back in for the Sentinels. LaFave underneath, kicks it back for Armstrong. Armstrong costs corner for Davison. Davison gives it to LaFave. LaFave tries to force it into Carter, but that gets knocked out of bounds. Here's a lob inside. Nice catch by Carter. Nice soft touch, rolls it over the front of the rim. Drops it in. 19 points for Stephen Carter. We're under 30 seconds to play here in the third quarter. Mars in the paint, can't get the shot to drop, and Carter rebounds. Miller. Here's LaFave to get the shot off, but gets it blocked. Cougars will retain. 0.6 seconds left on the clock. And Davison turns around and gets the shot off with 0.6 seconds. So 2 buzzer beaters for Jamie Davis in this game. And they are going to count that three-pointer. So Jamie Davison drains a three as the clock runs out of the third quarter. Give Davison 12 points on all three, or all from three-point land. All right, folks, here we go for the final 8 minutes of action here with the Northeastern Clinton Cougars versus the Sentinels of Ticonderoga Central School. Cougars with a 47-31 lead coming to start the fourth quarter. There's a long pass up for Perky, he just does catch up to it, turns around, throws it in, but Armstrong grabs a hold of that. And Miller's going to call for the travel coming through the lane.
Actually, I could do that.
Mars from way outside drains the three. Kind of a nice bright spot for the Sentinels there. There's a nice pass inside for Carter, and he converts. 21 points for Stephen Carter. I haven't been keeping track of his rebounds, but I'm sure he's up there in the rebounds as well. Let's go back for Mars there. Didn't see who scored that one, but give Mars 5, and we're gonna get a foul on the floor. It's going to be 3 on Perky. There's Armstrong who puts one up. That's too strong. And the ball goes out of bounds. So after much debate between the two officials, the Sentinels will get the ball. There's Perkins puts up a shot, but that one's going to be a little bit short. But we got a foul underneath. And it's going to go against number 23, Dan Morrison of the Sentinels. And Thomas Bedard checks back into the game. Rob Armstrong will sit. Sentinel showing a little bit of pressure defense here, but the Cougars are able to take care of that. Miller gives it up for Bedard. Bedard skips it over. Here's a nice pass inside for Thomas Bedard, but the layup won't go. And they're going to give it to. They're going to give him the basket on a goaltending charge, or basket interference, I believe, were the words he used. Well, they're going to count the basket. We'll give those 2 points to Thomas Bedard. His first 2 points of the second half, give him 8 total. Nice, good game for Bedard. And there's a turnover by the Sentinels. So 5:43 to go here in the contest. Cougars have pushed that lead back up to what is it? 24, 6. Here's Armstrong for 3. That one's short. Davison tries to steal it, but Bedard comes up with the loose ball. Here's Davison. He does a little shake and bake, and he's going to get fouled. Nate Leonhardt is going to pick up the foul. And it would appear as though the Sentinels are in the bonus, or the Cougars are in the bonus, so Davison will be at the line to shoot 1-1. First shot. All go, and the Sentinels will take over.
Yeah, it is.
Here's Nolan. A little shake and bake. swatted away by Davison. Bedard comes up with a loose ball. Here comes Miller. Miller leaves it for Armstrong. Armstrong drives the lane and draws the foul. Nice play by the Cougars there to run that break. Okay, so with 4:51 to play in the fourth quarter, the Cougars with a 15-point lead at this point, 51-36 over the Sentinels. Okay, we're out of the timeout. Rob Armstrong is at the line to shoot 2 shots, I believe. First one is a little bit short. Second one's on its way, and that one won't go in either. Ball's going to go out of bounds. I think we're going to get a foul on. We're going to get a foul on Stephen Carter for going over the back. So that's going to put 3 fouls on the big senior. Lenhart gives it for Perkins. Perkins penetrates. Dishes off for Morrison. Morrison gets the roll. Drops it in. 5 points for Dan Morrison here, all in the second half. There's Miller. Drives the lane, puts up a floater. And that one drops in. 7 points for Logan Miller. Perkins looking to dump it inside, kicks it back out for Lenhart. Here's Perkins again, drives the lane, and ball is loose. Thomas Bedard comes away with it, and Dan Morrison's going to get called for the hip check. And we're in a 1-and-1 situation, so Thomas Bedard will be at the line to shoot 1-and-1. Number 22, Alex Davison, checks into the contest for the first time for Coach Guerin. Bedard makes the first. 9 points for Thomas Bedard. Next one's on its way, and that one's good. So Bedard's in the double digits. 10. And that ball goes out of bounds. Nolan drives the lane, puts up a shot, a little bit too strong, gets his own rebounds, gives it off for Mars. Mars gets his defender up in the air and finishes with a nice layup. That's 7 points for Nick Mars. 3.5 to go. The lob inside, and that ball gets tied up. And it's going to go over to the Sentinels. Here's Nolan. Lenhart. Nice pass inside for Morrison, but he gets the ball slapped out of his hand and then called Davison on the foul. Yeah, Jamie Davison's going to pick up the foul, and Nate Lefebvre will check back into the contest. Logan Miller will sit. We're going to have a jump ball on that one as well. Mars makes a nice move to catch and put that ball up, but Carter got his hand on top of it, and referee Morelli called it a held ball. So there's a turnover by Davison, and Nolan picks up the loose ball, throws up a prayer, but it won't go. And that's number 10, Tanner Perky on the offensive rebound, and he draws the foul. The foul is going to go against Alex Davison. Perky will be on the line to shoot 2. Perky makes the first. And knocks down the other one. Only 2 points for Perky here in the second half, 5 total. And that pass goes out of bounds, so that'll be a turnover. Miller will check back into the game. Bedard goes out. Nice play by Tanner Perky there to little reverse layup and knocks that one in. So give him 7 points here. 4 here just in the last couple seconds. 2 minutes and 20 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. Collins checks back into the game, and LaFave will come out, as does Thomas Bedard, and Davison and LaFave sit. It's a 3-pointer by Tanner Perky, so suddenly the Sentinels are back in this thing, just down by 8 here at this point, and we got a timeout on the floor. So with 2:01 to play in the contest, the Sentinels are making a little run here and have cut their deficit to 8 points, so the Cougars lead 55-47. Okay, out of the timeout. There's a nice feed inside to Bedard by Collins. Bedard can't finish, but Carter is there for the offensive rebound and the putback to the Cougars back up by 10. Lenhart leaves himself wide open, but can't hit the 3. And there's a good rebound by Nick Mars, and Collins gets his hand on top of that one to create the jump ball. So we got a minute 38 to go here, and Cougars with the ball in a 10-point lead. Bedard gets it up for Miller. Miller breaks the pressure. Again, here's Bedard. Collins. Davison. Here's Miller. Carter all the way over for Davison. Davison penetrates, puts up a shot, nice soft touch, and he knocks that one down. Jamie Davison with 14 points. Under a minute to play. Yeah, it was short. Miller with the rebound, and Nick Mars is over his back, and that's going to be at least 4 on Mars, maybe his 5th. You don't recall? No, it's 4. And I'll put Miller on the line with shoot 1 and 1. Actually, shoot 2. Now they're in the double bonus, so Miller will have 2 shots. First one was good. It's 8 points for Logan Miller. And Davison, Bedard, and Carter come out of the game. They're strong showing by Stephen Carter with 21 points and a couple handfuls of rebounds, I'm sure. Miller makes most of his foul shots. 9 points for Logan Miller. A fairly well-balanced scoring attack by the Cougars. Carter with 21. Bedard with 10. Miller with 9. Davison 14. I'm not sure who the foul went against, but we'll see it here in just a second. 22, Alex Davison. So Morrison is at the line. And he makes the first one. And he makes the second one. Dan Morrison, 7 points, all coming here in the second half. Here's Lefebvre. You get a lot of pressure on him. Collins gets it over for Davison. The Cougars just looking to run that clock down as far as they possibly can. Looks like there's a couple second differential between the game clock and the shot clock, so they will have to get something off. And looks like Mr. Mars is going to get called for the foul. I think that's 5 on him. And so Nate Lefebvre will be at the line with 14.8 seconds to go in the contest here to shoot 2. See if he can get his name in the box score. And he makes the first one. To the rousing applause of the Cougar faithful here. Second one won't go. Steals the ball, kicks it back for Davison, and Davison kicks it back out, and the Cougars will just hang on and let the clock run out and go home with a 62-49 victory. So that's the way it was from beautiful downtown Champlain, Plattsburgh, New York on this Saturday, January 8, 2011 in the 2011 version of the Coaches vs. Cancer CBAC Classic. The Cougars come away with a 62-49 victory over the Sentinels of Ticonderoga High School. So that's the way it was. We thank you for watching Hometown Cable Television. You should be supporting.